Okay, let me apologize for the fan. I am going to do something a little bit risky. All right, first, I'll turn off the fan a little bit. Dear God, that's a lot. And we're going to try and access the hard drive. Oh, wow. Okay, finally. Okay, all right. All right. It is 227 gigabytes. My God. That is a matter of some insanity, yeah? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. What? 33? All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm only pray say this not drop. Yes, I. Yeah, man. All right, so it's about 2 minutes, so I might as well just go. Let's start. There we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, all right, all right. Let's have 2 minutes till the time. Right? Let's see if I can find my markers. Be it blue, black, red. There's one problem I have though. I don't want this phone dropping off. That is I couldn't manage. Right? That kind of disgrace I couldn't manage. So may I pray say when I have an earthquake or nothing. I could not manage that kind of disgrace. Right? Alright, so well, I did say 8:30, so I should not make an appearance until about 8:30, yeah? So let me honor my commitments. Yeah? Let me do just that. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the sort of nifty work you'll have to do. Really? Flo, what are you doing? Flo, what you doing? Alright, cool. It is 8:30, so honor my commitments and get it going. Alright, so the next question that I remember, and I'm going to literally, I mean if you want, you know, just here it is, you know. I don't think I'm even see that properly, but anyway, this look good, this look good, this look good, this look good. Alright. Alright. Now let me see. Let me see. No, okay. They're asking us to find the least common multiple, aka LCM, right? They're asking us for that. And what they said is 3, 4, and 6. That's how they wrote it anyway, right? There's a 3, 4, and 6, 2, 8, and 12. And what's the other one? 10, 25, and 40. No, I wouldn't write it like that. Wouldn't write it like that. Absolutely not. So this is how I would write it if I'm doing this, right? 3, 4, 6, 2, 8, 12, 10, 25, 40. Show you how I'm gonna write that. So the first thing first, I'm gonna write 3, 4, 6. Cool. 2, 8, 12. Okay, so that's kind of cool because yeah, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Uh, we'll see, we'll see. All right, so that's the first of that set of videos. So let me um
All right, so we have that one. I think. Oh, well, this not gonna be long. This will not be long. This will not be long. See.
Yeah, my form was incorrect the first time. Right? This isn't fun. This is not fun. There we go.
Yeah, that never bad. Never bad. That never bad. That never bad. All right. Uh, yeah. This. Yeah. I'm. You hear the title of the video. Let's comb through this. Oh, all right. Let's see what I said here.
No, I'm not the man in black, no, the man in red and blue. But this, what was it? What was it? Hold on, give me a second. Let me write it here. This right here. It's not easy to do here. It's not. So, if I look unprepared, it's because I am. It's because I am. What time now? Let's talk. Remember, do not be afraid to be a. Yeah, don't be afraid to be. Right, don't be afraid to be that. No. I'm sorry. You know, it's an inside joke. Quite literally, it's an inside joke. Because normally, Chana, what you know? You see that? You see that? Look at that. You see that? Yeah. Wow. So you can tell that I'm here a little bit too early. I was saying, look at that. Look at that. All right. These are the things that, yeah, you see it. Look at that. I don't know if that was the speed bag or, you know, the Wing Chun chain punching. Anyway. See? I am leaving. You know, normally this doesn't happen, right? Normally you're not seeing all of this. You're not seeing the table. You're not seeing the markers. You know what I mean? You know. So I was going to say. Hold on. Yeah. So you're having trouble coming up with this. Well, take the opportunity to create some of this, right? If you don't have the opportunity, create the opportunity and be content with the content that comes out of that. Anyhow, whew, this is me rehearsing, obviously. Watch out, hold on there. Ah, no, I almost had him. Almost. There was something I wanted to. There's a new acronym. There's a new one. Let's make this arc. And this is it. So let me tell you what this means. Yes, let's make this a real challenge. Sometimes, for the sake of
following the hashtag, it's called a Reels challenge, but whatever. Right? This is a note to self. This is a note to self. And as always, this is, yeah. See that? See that? Bloopers. What is behind the scenes is bloopers, man. To show you. Yeah. No, you see. I left my eraser, my little, yeah, I left it. It's not easy to do this. It's really not. This is me. This is me giving you what's called I don't know if you can see all of this. There you go. Transparency. Probably should have. Let me see if I can do that. Look at that. I even fixed the spelling. So what you do? You replace the T with CY. English. Why not? Story for another day. Story for another day. Yeah, I am battling my sinus this morning. It is now 7:23. It's now 7:23. Alright, hold on. Let's remind myself of something else. So let's remember that. Let's remember that. Because funny, I can use that to tell me what one of my file names, what it's going to look like. I can predict it. Let me write it in red. No, that's an estimate. I'm sure about this part. I'm sure about the 2025. I'm sure about the 01. I'm sure about the 17. Now this is the estimate part. Because just in case anyone know, this here is that right here. And if I were to change this to that, then this will become, this 1.5 would have become 2.3. And this represents what? The milliseconds. So this is the hour, the minutes, milliseconds. That's the year. This is the month. That's the date. Yeah, that I have to do while, let me tell you, the uniform I have to go wear. Oh God, let me not, I don't want to mash up this, you know. Hold on, watch out. Alright, yeah. So I have to be wearing one of these to talk about that. So this, yeah, I go wear this to talk about this, talk about that. Anyhow, that's enough behind the scenes from me. See that? I'm leaving it in. All the mistakes, I'm leaving it in. And that was the inside joke. Now, as the man in red and blue, I have to tell you that I might change this to this. No. What exactly is all of this? Now, this is an attempt to recreate this. January 17. Wait, there's something missing. Let me put that there. No. What does all of this have to do? Now, as the man in red and blue, I have to tell you that I might have to change this to this. No. What exactly is all of this? Now, this is an attempt to recreate this. January 17. Wait, there's something missing. Let me put that there. No. does all of this have to do? Now, as the man in red and blue, I have to tell you that I might have to change this to this. No. What exactly is all of this? Now, this is an attempt. Why does it sound like I looped it? Ah, I don't know. Did I loop it? Did I loop it? Oh man, did I loop it? Nah, there's no way. I looped it? Alright, let's see. With this, we're going to exercise some transparency as I tell you about it. Is this making any more sense than it did before? The 2025 is this. So that 2025 is that 2025. What about the 01? Well, that's the 01. If it was February, it would be 02, March, 03, 04, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 would be October. You see that? So that explains the 01. Obviously the 17 is this 17. Yeah? 7 is this 7, and then of course 15 is that 15. The 35 will be the milliseconds. No. Given that I just did that, what do you think I should call this? No, I'm going to... Yeah, the fan. Thank God for TikTok, because maybe I could use the music to block out the fan, because honestly, dear God. What have I done? What have I done? Yeah, let's continue. You see that? You see that? Yeah, man. So, I'm over the 3-minute mark at this point. So at least I can make 2 reels out of this. So just to kill some time, I can go up to about 4 minutes 30 seconds on purpose, so I can make 3 reels out of this video. See what I'm doing? We just added the little maths. Yeah. So it is a real challenge to keep everything real once we satisfy the condition of. So, see that condition right there? That is a condition that the video has to meet in order to be a reel. So if you want the video to be are we being for real? If we want the video to be real, as well as being a reel, then it needs to satisfy that. Yeah? So, the man in red and blue is telling while I remain consistent, remind me to put down the estimate. My estimate was 073635, but the correct thing was 073230. So basically 7:32 a.m. Okay? Okay. So for next time, for this particular file, I've estimated that it's going to look like this. I have no idea if it's going to come out like that. Alright? So maybe in the next video, I'll tell you what this. This particular file, did it come out like this? I don't know. Alright, so I have something else that I need to introduce to you. Now, in both mathematics and in English language / literature, there is a similar acknowledgement of this particular word known as an arc. In mathematics, this is an arc. And in the English language, every story has an arc. Now, I'll always make a few videos to honor my commitments, as this acronym will stand for what I must do to make this a real challenge. And what is the real challenge? Staying consistent and honoring my commitments. And let me explain. Every time I need to make a post that's about 1 minute 30 seconds, basically 90 seconds, all of those videos must be real, or at least must be a real, right? So I have to hold myself accountable, right? So anytime I have a video that's about 90 seconds, yeah, it must be a reel. And also, if I'm posting it, I have to post it under the category called let's make this arc, let's make this a real challenge, right? So it's a challenge to myself to stay consistent, so that way I know, all right, once it touch minute and a half, that's a reel. Minute and a half, that's a reel. Anything over that now becomes a post. And then of course these can become stories, because every story has an arc. See that? You see that? You see that? Yeah, man. So I'm over the 3-minute mark at this point, so at least I can make 2 reels out of this. So just to kill some time, I can go up to about 4 minutes 30 seconds on purpose, so I can make 3 reels out of this video. See what I'm doing? We just had to do the little maths. Yeah. So it is a real challenge to keep everyone by the condition of. So, see that condition right there? That is a condition that the video has to meet in order to be a reel. So if you want the video to be are we being for real? If we want the video to be real, as well as being a reel, then it needs to satisfy that. Yeah? So, the man in red and blue is telling you to be consistent, as I always tell you. Yeah. Press that button and honor your commitments. And while I remain consistent, remind me to put down the estimate. I return, keeping it real, right? So watch this. This is my estimate from the previous video about what the file was supposed to be called, right? That's my estimate. What was the actual, so here it is. Where am I opening it? Am I gonna write it here? So it. Off what? The difference between 26 and 57 is about 31 milliseconds. Did not do too bad. I never do too bad. I could probably estimate this one too. Um, let me look. I am going to say, let's see. Now this is going to be my estimate for the name of this particular file. So let's see what it comes out to be. Alright? Let's see what it comes out to be. The man in red and blue telling you to make this a real challenge. Right? So I'm going to report back to you the following day. The following day needs to look something like this. Notice anything? So, until my file starts looking like this, that's when I'm going to come back and tell you what the name of this particular file actually was. See, I have to be grammatically correct now. I can't just say is for is just to make it right. So, in red will be my estimate. Cool. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Alright? Yeah, so how else can I entertain you? How else can we keep it real while we make this a real challenge about using reels? Now, as a note to self, please remind me, talk to you a little bit about this, because I've been using quite a few of these in order to accomplish the rate at which I upload and I post. So again, man in red and blue telling you to stay consistent. I passed the 3-minute mark, but yeah, let's just honor our commitments. So anyhow, might as well run to about 4 minutes and 30. Let's not forget Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, and Dropbox. I must talk about these 3. Now, as the man in red and blue, we must also compare these 2, especially for those who are going to be teachers that will be teaching online, probably using something like this. So how can you use this and this nearly at the same time? I can show you how to do that. Remind me to make a video about that. Now, another thing you want to do while you're online is to do this. Every now and then you're going to need to go live. This is a note to self. Anything I'm telling you, I'm telling me. So if the man in red and blue is telling you, he's telling, this is also what? A note to self. So again, this is the man in red and blue telling you thanks for helping us to stay consistent. And as I always tell you, press that button and honor your commitments. Alright, this is just a warm-up. Alright? Behind the scenes. Okay? Yeah, because my tablet, this one I need a new one. I been need a new one, but you know, it's okay. Can you see? Look here. I know who I was, you know, I am a former Croft. I'm a reformed Croft. I always talk about it. I'm a former Croft, which means back in the day, you used to want people sorry for me and, you know, what people, you know how it go. And nobody cares about a man who depend on hard times. Nobody know. But when you have your money now, everybody around come look to you. No, you didn't call me a Croft, remember? Be gone. That way, the other way. You gotta go. You got to go. Yeah, that's my thumb, by the way. Yeah. Right? It's a thumb. No. Yeah, I was trying my best not to be annoying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. What? Yeah, I don't care. What? Okay. Yeah. So anyhow, I was going to tell you something. What was I going to tell you? See, this is what happens when alright. Oh, right. Ah, yeah. Whoa, that's a lot of updates that I did not. Oh Lord. Alright, that's 54 notifications, 71. Dear God. No, brother. What? Yeah, man, get up to date. Get up to date. Right now, right now. 29, that's not so bad. Yeah. 33. Man, I got a lot of work to do, man. Alright. Jesus. What is this? I'm so mad. I am so mad. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Now, I'm going to try and take a selfie. Pardon me while I try it. Really? Yo, that ability to move like a slug. Oh, that's not good. I didn't even look this. Brother. I'm going to say this to everybody. You see, being a rapper, don't pursue it. Don't be an artist, don't do it. Being a content creator, don't pursue it either. It's not fun. It is, but it's not. You understand? It is, but it's not. How about that? Why this looks so? Alright, hold on. Hey. Alright, no, don't get me wrong. I'm only doing this to see the difference. Hold on. Ready? Watch out. Father of God. I can't be bothered, dog. Yeah, that's what I get for playing these videos right from the hard drive. It's so annoying, I swear. Oh God, why would that happen to me? Seriously? All right, let's see if we can pull that off again. What? All right, this is just a warm up. All right, behind the scenes. This. All right. Tired. Yeah. So I wanted to because what I did was I went into my. So I turned on the hotspot. I know. I'm trying to. Okay. Okay. Hold up. I'm just playing around. So I'm just gonna make a post. Let's see what happens. All right. I mean that. I don't know. I hope I don't come up with another idea. Not too soon. I have too many ideas. Ideas won't give me a break. You understand? Won't give me a break, fam. Yep. I am grateful for the smallest of mercies. Yep. I am, grateful for the smallest of mercies. So, I just talk to you, just like how I would do a TikTok live. Speaking of which, let me give myself a note to self. Right? I want to do my Monday and Friday live. Like I want to go live Monday and Friday. maybe the Facebook morning, YouTube evening, and then Tuesday and Thursday, I go up on TikTok. Yeah, I think that's the right approach, you know. Alright, I'm back. Hold on. Yeah, I genuinely can't bother with it right now. Yeah, it really, it's really annoying. It really, because when I'm using the other computer, the hard drive does not go out like, nah man, this is something, it'll get to me. It'll get to me. I can't, it'll stress me out. Stress me out, right? Yeah, I genuinely can't bother with that. Right? I need it for your work and I do the things what it's supposed to do. Right? But it not do that. Right? It not do that. But the only good thing what me can say about this is that I have an idea of all the things that to be uploaded. So I'm going to do that and then take the opportunity to download these files and put them where they belong. Right? Trust me, this thing is just whatever, man. Whatever, man. Yeah, but it's a way when me I try that thing and it's like I can't even do what I want to do. Can't do what I even want to do because it's just so much. Dear God, watch out, 1.44 gigabytes. Man, family, what we I do? Or nah. No, man. Why me have so much things when me not upload yet? Nah, brother. Me hate my life. Me hate my life. Like, me reach a point in my life right now where me no want to record nothing else. Yeah, man. Me need, you ever look on yourself and say you need to be stopped? Yeah, man. Like I feel like this the super villain in a movie, and you're like, no. I'm gonna go back in time and may I feel confront myself and say, sir, you need to stop. And you're like, what? Who are you? It's like, I'm you. You need to be stopped. Stop it and stop it now. I said, but I'm changing the world. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Before we know it, we're not gonna have a population anymore. You're right. You're you're changing the world forever. What is wrong with you? Yeah. Oh yeah, you saw this one before. You saw this one before. All right. Let's go to the next one. Oh Lord, you okay. So what is happening is that I have some on the hard drive and some on the desktop, or not desktop, but the laptop itself. Okay, okay. All right. Seems that these um I'm doing something in the kitchen as well, so I need to be careful because next thing you know, I don't really want to burn down the house, you know. Yeah, Kiana, I do them work, Kiana. Ah, Lord. Okay, okay. You know what? That is good. All right. Why? Doop doop doo doop doo doop 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 doo doop 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 doop. Okay. All right. So that's that folder. I will power work. I give myself, I give myself a whole power work. It's I'm at the point where I need to be stopped. Yeah, that is really what is going on. I just need to be stopped. That's really the yeah. Oh, come on. NASA, hero. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need for okay. 3 minutes, why not?
Well, allow me to honor my commitments. All right. Maybe I have a little rundown of reports or um, there's a lot that happened. I following through on what I promised myself, right? So it kind of slowed me down a lot. And as a result of that, I am now just making these videos and yeah, that's still not out of the woods, right? So I'm, avoiding as much contact as I can so that I don't infect anybody else. That sort of thing. Um, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like this now. Just like what you would see on TikTok. LinkedIn is and lately I've been using some of the videos that I here on YouTube, and I'm slowly gaining traction. Maybe not as much as I'd like to see, but as a
Yeah, let me apologize for the awkward silence, right? Um, yes, I was in the kitchen. What do I know about that? Oh my God. My Lord, me Lord, me Lord. Oh.
Another one. Ah, you see, this is back when I didn't know who I was. Look at me, so confused. Short sleeve, black bucket hat, and bruh, I don't even know who is this person. You know who this person is? This is Bossman JC winning. This is when, you can't stay consistent with any other costume ideas. Why not? Let me just play this.
About that. About that. So, in part one, I was trying my best to sing praises about this place. Hold on, let me write it a little bit down. Yes, it look a little better now, right? This place, I won't lie to you, as a as either or this or this. So if you're any of these, and this includes, whether you're doing marketing as a content marketer, digital marketer, whatever, small business owner, professional, business leader, whatever. Even if you're just a person that makes videos for a living, I swear on everything I love, I will never leave this underutilized ever again. You are looking to make LinkedIn content, do not be afraid to post to the LinkedIn community. Yeah? Don't be afraid of that. All the while I try to, well, I don't even know, why did I even do that? I just wasted the arrow. Now, this is another place that I think a lot of people need to think about utilizing, because it's a good way to keep track of things that you've not yet uploaded, as for you to remember, and that way you can say, oh wait, I had this video in line up, let me go ahead and post that. So it's low key things that I'm going more, right? So yeah, all the while I try to, that's it. If I think of something else, I will add it to here, but so far it's looking like LinkedIn and WhatsApp channels. Yeah, UFC is on it. And if you ever seen UFC's WhatsApp channel following, 3.1 million odd. That number is ridiculous. I only have 17 followers. But what do they say? Do not watch the humble beginnings, right? Yes, you might only have 17 now, but that 17 may turn into 170, 1700, and 17,000, and 170,000, and 1.7 million. So, small steps, baby steps. Yeah? So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you around, and I have something else to say. Now, fun fact. The one thing I wanted to actually touch on is I find that with myself and even a lot of people that I know, sometimes the start is where a lot of people, they're not quite sure how to go about starting. But then again, I don't think I have that problem, at least not since 2019 to now. Right? Because I've always started. I remember the first, I'll tell you the first, give me a second. When I just started Bossman Teaching, even before it was called that, this was the first whiteboard I used. You know, this is my father's whiteboard, right? The table that this laptop is resting on is my father's table, right? And my father did a good job of writing something with a permanent marker. So once you see that country boy on it, I feel the table, right? But this was the first. This was my first whiteboard. My first, if you go back all the way to the beginning of those videos, this was it. This was my first whiteboard. Now that right there represents a whiteboard that I've been using for maybe the past, I don't know, maybe since a little bit before the pandemic, or maybe just when the pandemic started. But yes, that, so I've been using that for the past 4 years. This, that right there that you see in the background, that whiteboard up there, yeah, that's the one I've been using. Right? So that's that was the first upgrade, right? And then we have this. As a matter of fact, I used this whiteboard back when I did some videos at Ridge Bay Chateau, right? Also, fun fact, if I have some writing in blue, I will encourage you to click on those links and check out those pages. Alright, but not doing too much of that right now, but just to show you that these are the humble beginnings, right? The first whiteboard that I showed you, the second whiteboard that I got, and of course this whiteboard that I used in other videos as well. Now all three of them, the entire family is here. So I have 2 whiteboards and the original one that I had from when I just started, when I was first called First Person Tutor and not Bossman Teaching. And now, thanks to a thing called branding consistency, I am Bossman Teaching, Bossman Digital Media, Bossman Cinema, and Bossman Shampoo. And just like that, everything is under, you know, the one Bossman prefix, right? So, out of many, one Bossman, yeah? So, what was the point of this video? People have this philosophy that, oh, they have to have the best budget, they have to have the nicest camera, they have to have this, they have, you know, they want an elaborate setup. But then they forget that when you were growing up, your parents never had a house, they were in an apartment or they were renting somewhere. They never just had you and they just had the house that you guys live in. They had to start somewhere, work with what you have until you can, you know, do a lot better than that. So that's what I did. So I had the small whiteboard, now I have 3. Right? Work with what you have. Work with. Yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to edit that out, but that's fine. Anyway, moral of the story, work with what you have, and of course, honor your community. What you have, because you should not be afraid or ashamed to start. Yeah? If you don't have your own place, find some place. Find some place until you can get your own place. Because one day, you will. So you can't look at, boy, I need to have the best editing, the best video, the best quality, the best camera, the best phone, the best tablet. I want to upgrade my phone right now and I can't do it yet. But I'm working with what I have until I can do better. So again, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Hopefully that message landed. I'm hoping. And again, don't forget to. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.
Well, this was good to run into, right? Visiting some of these videos. Yeah, that's actually, yeah. Okay. It's a 503.
Alright, I am going to get out of the way for this one so you can have a better read. So, let us, honor your commitments, or, right, honor our commitments. So why not? Let's honor our commitments. This is part 2, so let's just read the question and see what happens. Alright, so what does the question say this time? It says, if the conversion rate of call credit to Jamaican dollars was $1 call credit is equal to $1.25 Jamaican, how much call credit could we purchase with 8,125 Jamaican dollars? Hopefully we can actually see the dollar amount. I'm hoping. Yeah. Anyway, before we get interrupted again, why not? Let's move on. Alright, so once again, we have $1 CC to $1.25 Jamaican. Now this time the Jamaican dollar is what we have. So let's just put that below the Jamaican dollar then, right? Let's just put birds of a feather that flock together. Yeah? Alright, so what we don't know is the amount of call credit that's going to give us. So what we don't know, we're going to put a box in place of the unknown, right? Okay, so the box is now on the left, and when the box was on the right, we multiplied. So when the box is on the left, we are going to divide. Now, how do we go about doing that now? Now, the easiest way to tackle it is to do what I just did right there, which is you put the $1.25 that's above it, the number that's above, you put it behind the division sign that you put behind the number, right? So just giving you a visual as to what you should do. Alright, so there you have it. So what's the best way of doing this? Well, $1.25 is the same as, okay, that's 125 divided by 100. Hold on, give me a second there. Alright, so we're going to have a little fun with this one. We're going to divide 8,125 by 125. And there's a method to the madness, so I'm going to tell you in a little bit. So let's just get to that, right? So let's just follow the steps. With $8, I'm too poor to buy anything in the store. With $81, I'm still too poor, so I couldn't purchase anything with that. Let's go on to 812. Now 812 is bigger than everything up to 750, so there is 1, 2, 3, 6 dots. So we're going to put 6 above that. Now 812 minus 750 is 62, so we're going to put 62 in front of the 5. And just like that, our answer is going to be 65. So why did we do that? Well, if we divide 8,125 by $1.25, 125 over 100, if you flip it and you make that the reciprocal, you'll get 100 over 125. Which means, well, let me just write it in layman's terms then. It therefore means that this will become 100 over 125. Now we found out what the answer was, so therefore if we divide both of them by 125, finally our answer is going to be 100 times 65, giving us $6,500 of call. 1,125. Anyway, yeah, that was an ordeal. That was an ordeal. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. So
The pain of it. Thanks for helping me to stay consistent. And as I always tell you, honor your commitments. Why do I keep saying that? Because back then, I didn't have out of anyone boss man back then. And I sure that you know what? Actually great. It allowed me to be more consistent with you know, uh the uniform changes, right? So I mean, yeah, if I'm black, if I'm in casual wear for me, that's Bossman Shampoo, right? Bossman Digital Media, which this was supposed to be, no blue, right? And it's funny because red and blue primary colors, you get the secondary color purple. And purple is a bandana of Donatello, and that's what we affectionately call, Bossman social media, right? Yeah. And Bossman Teaching is the Leonardo because he's in the lead. So that makes sense, right? So there you go. Interesting, man. Interesting. Yeah, so the name of the folder is called VR. VR. Okay. 2024-0318, which means March 18, 2024. So let's see.
So about that. Now mind you, I'm just trying to do this from memory. I have no idea if that's what this looks like. I'm using my phone, and yeah. Right? Do this over here and over here. Why? So finally we match, right? Yeah, so I like this. I really like this. I've always liked it, but there's a new reason. Alright? So what could that possibly be? That's why. That's why. Now you can upload videos directly from the YouTube Studio app. So in other words, if you're signed in on your YouTube accounts, obviously through Google, right? You can have a video regardless, as long as you're within your upload limit, right? It doesn't matter if it's a 10-minute video, 15-minute, 25, 5-minute video. You can upload that entire. I just uploaded a 24-minute 24-minute 6-second video. I uploaded that using this. Yeah? I uploaded that using this. So that was something that wasn't possible before. There's a little, watch this. If you see something looking like this on the page, I can't remember where it is. I think it's, I need to go back. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do a screen recorded video where I actually go on my phone and show you exactly where you'll find that button, and then that is how you upload the videos. So if you can find this button here, it will take you into your gallery or your recent, and you can just look through your folders. I tend to rename my folders so that it's easy for me to find the content that I need, and then you just place what you need right there. So yes, I'm happy about this. Alright, so again, thanks for watching, and as always,
alright, that was a bit more
yeah?
clever. Thanks for helping me to stay consistent, and as I always tell you, yeah, I like going back through these old videos because it's, you know, it's sort of reminding me that I had all of these ideas. Like, it's not just today I did all of this, you know. Man, there's so much though. Damn, man. Ah, wait, that's 6 seconds. Might as well just delete that. I don't need it. I only need a 6 second video. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, I got. Okay, 42 seconds. That's weird. Ah, okay. I must have made those for Instagram or something. All right, let's see.
Wondering if you can see all of that. Maybe. 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 Like it was my favorite topic. One of the good things about exploration is that you learn about why you're doing something instead of just doing something. For instance, why would you need to minus 0.5 on the left and add 0.5 to the right to create your lower and upper boundaries? And it makes sense, right? Probably not on the surface, but if somebody had explained to me, it's kind of hard to do with this because you don't really appreciate it with a cumulative frequency curve. But I'll tell you what, you might learn it with. I'll have one last look at that before I get rid of it, so I can explain. I'm going to try my best to honor my commitments and explain that. So when you leave that as is, you're going to end up not a histogram, okay? That happening. The 0.5 being taken from the left and 0.5 added to the right, right? The upper and lower, you know what I mean, lower boundary and upper boundary, right? Not sure if you're getting a good look, but I'll try to give you a better close-up, so let's see. So as we can see, the one on the left that says bar graph, what's the difference? If you're thinking about them as teeth, then clearly it needs braces. And in the histogram is what happens when you use the braces to pull them together, right? So that's pretty much the difference between the bar graph and the histogram. Hence why you have to use the 0.5 taken away from the left and you add 0.5 to the right to create the lower and upper boundaries. Somehow it looks a little darker when I'm not in the picture, right? But I'll fix that with a new device. But anyway, I hope this and that is easy to understand. So if we leave it like these values over here, it's going to look like this. And if we make the adjustment, it looks like this. Now I usually say thanks for watching and I'll see you around, but also that, yeah, let us be persistent, right? So when the going gets tough, let's be persistent, and as I like to say, honor your commitments. So one more thing, one more thing. Join WhatsApp channels. I don't like how that looks. So again, join WhatsApp channels. Any one of mine that you happen to run across, the Bossman Digital Media, the Bossman Teaching, plenty of content will be going there. So I'm going to honor my commitments. Let me change that. So I'm going to honor. Wait. Going to honor. You know what? I'm going to honor my commitments. Yeah. And post on. And encourage you to. Okay. So again, let us. I don't know what I will call this. Yeah, it might be a little bit of a rant. Maybe. I'm not going to make this one particularly lengthy. Even though it is 16 by 9. 16, not 6. Anyhow, I want to highlight something that's particularly sad. Seriously? Tapping eyes. Come on, man. Anyhow. Seriously, disgusting. I hate them people here. Anyhow, so let me just get straight to the point, right? It is very sad that we live in a world right now where everybody can be around when it's fun. But as soon as it get real, people start dip and disappear. Crawling at themselves and all kind of madness. And the ironic thing about it is that when somebody is somewhat depressed or whatever, and you're depressed, you know what end up happening? Their response to the depression is to take away themselves from you, and your response to the depression is that you want them around. So just like that is a mismatch. What was I saying? Yeah, so it's like that, you know. It's just kind of disappointing. And I'm saying, the longest this video is going to be is like 10 minutes. Now I have to go over that. You know what I mean? Once it touch 10 minutes, we'll probably just stop that. Straight. But yeah, it's set away. There's not much else to say about it. It's really, it's unfair to say, you know, like, how about this? It's like, when, like, it is, how you put it? When somebody can say, When them need you, you're always there for them. But when you need them, you can't get the same. You can't get the same vibe from them. You can't get the same commitment from them. You know, them just, it's like, for example, let's say you need money from me, and the only thing I need from you is your presence. But just want you around. And I beg and I plead, and I know I can't see you. So what that mean? So you can get what you need from me most times, more times than not. But the one thing me ask you for, I can't get that. And then now, these are the same people now that turn around. And when you know, get up and say, alright, you not necessarily move on without them, you know, but you kind of make certain moves without them. When you make the moves without them, they say, why you never involve me in this? It's like, because you don't involve me in nothing. You take away yourself from me, then me must involve you. How that go? That not right. You've not been talking to me for months or whatever. And me must just get up and say to you, hey, as a matter of fact, did I not give you an opportunity to work with me on this very thing where you see explode into popularity? I gave you the opportunity to work with me on it. But that's the thing. You know, here's the difference. Work with the people them that as soon as you show them something, they're like, hey, can I work on this with you? More help you do this so that this can better and da 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 da. Allow the people them for offer it to you, rather than beg the people them who not no interest, because all them want, them don't want to work with you for build nothing. Them just want you give it to them. Right? Them don't want to work as a team for make the money. Them just want you make the money, and whenever they need it, yeah, you just give them it and that's it. That's like yeah, man. Sad, but what can you do about it? All you have to do is just change your priorities. So then they might all call you and read and say, yo, if you can't help them and this and that. I say, yeah, in a different life, I could have helped you, but I broke. Now no money. $0 I have. And that is how you know which people rate you. Is it me tell you say I'm broke and you still want to chat to me? I rate you for that. Because most people don't operate like that. Most people, that's how you know, say, people not really in you. People just in what you can do for them. You understand me? They're not into you. They're into what you can do for them. Because, think about it. If a woman message you and the only time you hear from her on WhatsApp is when, oh, send a thing to my account, oh, buy me a lunch, oh, this and that. It's like, really? Why we never talk outside of that? Why we can't talk, like, have a reason and talk about life and them something there? Why we can't have a conversation? But anything other than that. That's how you know. And that's how, when people give away themselves now, and then you treat them a certain way, they want to vex with you like say something you do. No. You demonstrate saying a response. You demonstrate say, yo, you're not really in on me. So I just one of them things. So yeah, that's it. Little bit over 5 minutes. I give myself all the props. Because I did say less than, or you know, anywhere above 0 and less than 10. You know, maths. Little maths, you know. There was actually that little thing in programming for those who used to do coding, or them still do it, where you have to do this thing where it have to be greater than 0 and less than or equal to 999 or some madness, brother. Yo, I don't miss a day of coding, I swear to God. All the people, I know the people that code. I'm not write no code, brother. I'm not write. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. You know, I respect people who can do it. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, just want to point out that. Yeah, definitely need a vacuum cleaner. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to groom my dog because, yeah, tired for I look around and hear just a fly all about the place and you can't even talk and, you know, yeah. So, one of them things there. One of them things there. Yeah, so it kind of easy for spot people, you know. And even if them like, sometimes them just make it difficult for you to see them as genuine, right? Not that they're not, you know, cause sometimes yeah you can go through a little difficulty, but when you only show up when you know say boy funds are run, or you only call me when funds are run, and them it's like Jano dog, like, you know, that is why I come up with the series name Pocket Man and Crutches Man. Yeah, that's why I'm come up with the series name Pocket Man and Crutches Man, because it's like Pocket Man I go feel away, you know. And that is why a whole heap of man now, him not even want to be nobody boyfriend or husband or nothing. Because him know say somebody a go come in and give him woman everything when him not give her. And then if him give her everything, she still a go run and go do something. So it's like he must say, well, damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's not for everybody, you know, it's not for everybody. And everybody have a discipline for this thing. You know. That's why I made tell people couple years ago, and enjoy life and not bother with this married thing. You're ready to be married, you're not ready for marriage. You're ready to be married, you're not ready for marriage. When you have the discipline, you'd have the maturity, you have the initiative and the willingness to serve. Everybody wants to be served, but do you want to serve? You must be willing to cater to your partner. And most of them don't want to do that. You want to get, you don't want to give. You want to get, you don't want to give. So if you want to be all about self, then maybe, just maybe, you need to be by yourself. Okay, give me 1 second. Here how loud that fan is. Nah lie. Nah lie. Yeah. But try to find a longer video. Come on, kill some time. No, find a longer video again, no man. You know what? That me gonna do, you know. Let's see if I can use one of them long video, yeah. That's a 9 minute. That now go work. 49 minutes. See it, yeah? Now this is going to be our first person to upload. So yeah, I'm just gonna play this until I come back. Alright. I don't think that light is too bad. Could have better, but I don't know. Right? Yeah. I guess I'll just stick with that and see. I'll stick with that and see. Yeah, so you know what's funny? When I started this thing, it looked super bright. But it don't look as bright now. Well, you know what? It don't look too bad. So yes, so that's a new timetable. Right? New timetable. So I'm starting at this time from now on. Instead of 8, yeah, 8 probably a little too early. So we'll do 12, and then replay at 4, replay at 8. Right? So TikTok first, then Facebook, then YouTube. Right? I need to get my eraser. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Found it. Yeah. So I am about 3 minutes early. Oh, this wasn't 7. This was originally 63. Right? And this portion here is the 8. And this portion here is the 63. Right? Because see, what the stupid thing that I used to do, I used to follow people, multiply the 63 by the 8, get this massive number, then try find all the factors of that. And that just never seemed feasible, sensible. I don't know. Let me see. 2 plus 48, now 50 that. Now you imagine finding all the factors of 504. You imagine you have that number. Right? So instead of you working with the 63 and the 8, you have a big number like 504. And then you have to go find all the factors. That never makes no sense to me. That never makes sense to me at any point in time. So what I used to do in the beginning was I used to put the 8 and the 63 beside each other, and then I would draw the factor 3. So I'd say something like this are 2, this are 4, and then this would have be like 9 and 7, and then I would try to do something with those numbers. Problem is, if they're not prime numbers, yeah, it can be, what you call it, shaky, little shaky, right? So then I refined it. I said, okay, so what I'm going to do instead now is say, alright, let me not do that anymore. I used to say, okay, I did this, and then I did that. But then I said, but wait there. But don't I can put them together? So I started doing that, right? I started putting those things together. So, alright. So I rub out this, rub out that, right? Hold on then. We need to draw back that X there, right? And so now the 222 that was here is this part, and the 3x3x7 is that part. Now that they're together, I can come up with more combinations because they're all in one little area, right? So now I can say, well, maybe 7 times 2 and take out that, and then you have what? What's left is this 2x2 and 3x3, so that would have been 36 and 14. So therefore, just so we can have context, if we wanted to know what would give us a number like, let's say you wanted 22. If you wanted 22, then this what we have right here, so we'll work again. We could use the 56 and 9 because that now will give it 22. So we can use that again. What we'd have to do is, alright, put 7 and 2 together, we get 14, right? And then 14 plus this number give it 36. Therefore, so let me, well, I don't really want to rub out this, but you know. Alright, we'll come back to this, we'll come back to it. Alright, so what you go end up with is you go put this 2 together and that 7 together. Right? That's what you go end up with. So therefore, that 2 and that 7 would that would have give you 14. If you add 14 to this 22, you get 36. Now, 9 times 2, 18 times 2. Right? So then now, if you want it to be minus, the larger number needs to be negative. This needs to be positive. And then all you do, you just put an X beside them and that's it. Right? So you can get a different set of combination on different numbers if you set it out like that. That is why I love prime numbers. Right? Prime numbers basically save me the time. Right? Prime numbers definitely save me the little time. So let us switch back to the original question. And the original question was 47. Now, with 47, you still have the same numbers, right? This not going to change. The arrangement of the numbers change. But the number itself is still the prime factors of 504. Right? Now what I did, I said here what? Yeah, you could have used the 63 and 8, but the fact that they put it like this means that though, if you use 63 and 8, you'll get 55. So if you minus 8 from this, you end up with 55. 55 bigger than the 47. Right? So that never work. Right? That never work. And then sometimes you say, alright, what if I decided I'm going to use this but then add something else to it? So maybe we could have add the 3 and see what would I get. So 8 times 3, 24. So now would I end up with, so let's say we do this. Would I end up with 24 and 21, right? As we go between, we do a minus here and a plus here or the reverse, we either will get a plus or minus 3. So we definitely can use that. Then if you try to add another 3, that would just be what? 72. That number would be too big. So we can't do that. So then you say fine. This combination with the 3 and this 3 now go work. So why don't we try another number instead of that then? So instead of waste time I combine that with the 3's, let us combine it with 7. So therefore you have what? 7 times 2, 14 times 2, 28 plus 28, that's what? 56. So now, what we have left? What we have left is 3 times 3, and that is what? That is 9. Now, how you know this is correct? You know this is correct because if you take this number and you add it to 47, it gives you 56. Therefore, if you subtract this from that, you will end up with this number. Right? So therefore, if we want a minus in front of that number, we have to have what? Larger number needs to be negative. Smaller number needs to be positive. Right? And then now you can drop a little x. X here and x there. Right? So when that is said and done now you can use this to replace that right there. So the only reason why I keep going back to this is because I keep seeing people making videos talking about how the AC method don't work. I'm in a business if the x squared is here or if it's over there. No matter how many times you do this, once you have prime numbers and you know how to form them, it not gonna fail you. Right? So I will make sure that Yeah, we not taking it during, it can always take place after. The and 9, the 60. Make sure I say everything. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me draw this a little bit lower, just a little bit. It's a little bit lower there. Plus after minus. And now life get nice now. Go put a bracket here, bracket here, bracket here, bracket there. So then now you can divide that by 9, you can divide that by 9. So you put 9 right there. Yeah? Then you go take this 9x divided by 9. That will give you a positive x, yeah? Then you have minus 63 divided by positive 9. You go end up with a minus 7. So if you multiply this by this, you end up with that. This by that, you end up with this. Now, let us say you're never sure what was supposed to go right here. You can take this and divide it by the x right there. So if you divide 8x squared by x, you end up with 8x. And then let's multiply 8x by x. You give it this. 8x times minus 7. Give it that. So all we have to do is copy this right here. Because the same thing going to happen here. So then finally now, what we're going to have is, we just drop this bracket here, drop this bracket here. What is in black, I put right there. And what is in blue, I put right here. Yeah. Yeah. And I have seen more ridiculous ones. So we can always do that whole heap of time. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I'll go write another one that's a little bit more ridiculous than this one. Right? Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more ridiculous. So let me write that one. If I remember correctly, it's 105. You know what? Just so that it's, well, it's okay. I will put a minus so that it's a little bit more fun, right? What's the number that got at the end again? 14. Now, the thing with this is that sometimes when you see them this ridiculous, look and see if there's something all of them have in common. But now say this have a 7 in there, this have 7. Can you divide this by 7? Well, you can. How you can do that now? Believe it or not, the primary school thing actually work. 105, 77, and 14. If we find HCF of all of this, we're supposed to alright. This is just 7 times 11. This is 2 times 7. Right? There's not a lot. to do with that. Right? Because 2 times 7, that give 14, 11 times 7. All of those are prime numbers. Right? So you done this up. 105 now, if you divide that by 7. Well, 7 plus 3. Again. So, right, okay. So this is going to be 3 times 5 times 7. Oh, okay. So if you did remember, you could have even divide it by 5 too, so you'd get the 21. Right? So if you got the 21, you can break down the 21 into 3 times 7. Right? So now we know what the highest common factor is. The highest common factor is, well, we can always switch this around. Yeah? We can do that. Can always put the 11 right there. Really? I never the red more. Hold on there. So, let me draw back the line. Put the line back. Right, put the 11 here. And the 7 right there. So then now, what we do? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Therefore, obviously, the 105x squared would become 15x squared. The 77 would become 11x, and then the end would be 2. And then that's easier to use. Right? That's whole heap easier to deal with. Alright, so sometimes I would, normally, so let's see if let's see if I can remember this. So 15 for right here, right? 11 for right here, and 2 right here. So that's a lot easier to deal with, right? Instead of we are try do all of that. Now mind you, we could still factorize that. We could still do it. It never really matter. So find now prime numbers of 2, 3. Well, why am I even doing this? Why am I doing this? See? Now all you have is 2, 3, and 5. And 15 and 2 cannot work. You can't use 10 and 3. Right? So if you use 10 and 3, you're getting up with 13. Right? And you need 2 numbers that you can add. Sorry. Put it back. Yeah. So you have 10 and 3, that give you 13. You have 15 and 2, that give you 17. Right? So we can't use this and we can't use that. Right? Now we have 2 times 3, that is 6. We have 6 and 5. See? So therefore, that no you can use. Yeah? So therefore, in this case, we'll have minus, well, let's do this. Let's put an x here, and let us put the minuses beside them. And then if you were to add those numbers now, you would end up with a minus 11x. So we're going to replace it with minus 6x minus 5x, yeah? So we can do that. So we have Yeah. And then we do this. Obviously, the HCF of this and this is 5x. Right? We can definitely divide both of them by 5x. Then if we divide this by this, you have a positive 3x. Divide this by itself, obviously we have that right there, right? If you were to do this, minus 1, right? So we have that. We can copy this over here, right? And then what? If you divide minus 6x by a positive 3x, you will get a minus 2. Right? If you divide this by this, you get the minus 2. Divide this by this, still get the minus 2. Right? And then same thing. Right? Black right here. And then the blue right here. Yeah. So we have that. I forgot the other book. Got the other one. Wait, what? What is it? Oh. Okay. Yeah. So we have all of that. Right. Now when you practice doing this, when you get the questions that are worded now, it don't hit you as hard, because you will see it and have an idea of what you need to be doing. Right? Let me see what I have here in this book here. You know what? Alright. This might seem simple. But a lot of people don't. Okay. Like this, for instance. Something that I see both on CSET papers and City and Guilds papers. So this one say a scale of this was used to draw the map of an island. Now, them give it to you like this, but in reality what they're telling you is that this over here is 1 centimeter. This over here is also this amount of centimeters. Right? That is what you're not told. They don't tell you that. Then the question says, calculate the actual distance in kilometers between 2 points on the map, which is 36 centimeters. Yeah? So meaning, if I draw a line from here to here, and the distance between the two is the 36 centimeters, they want to know how much is this in kilometers, right? That's what they want to know. So, the first thing you need to know is, well, what is 1 kilometer in centimeters? Well, you know that this is 1,000 meters. Alright? First it starts off as 1,000 meters. But then, think of it another way. Think about it as 1,000 individual 1 meter distances. Right? So think about it like that. Right? You have 1,000 of the 1 meters. But if 1 meter is 100 of those centimeters, then you're going to multiply 100 by the 1,000. So you just go add 2 more zeros. Right? So this is where it to be. So 1 kilometer, whoops. Yeah, 1 kilometer is equal to 100,000 centimeters. Right? So that, so even though you can memorize this, we can always work our way back to it. Because 1 km is 1,000 meters, 1,000 times 1 meter, 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Take that 100, multiply it by this, and you end up with that. Memorize it, or 1 meter is always this. Right? So you can say 1,000 add 2 more zeros. You can say that however you want to do it. However you want to memorize it, that's how you can do that. So, now that I know that, the real question is, what is this amount in kilometers? Well, so let's write it. Let's write 1 kilometer is equal to this. And therefore, what is this in kilometers? Now, my famous trick is the box on the left. And when the box is on the left, well, you're going to divide. Yeah? Yeah. So you're going to divide this number by that. Or if you're dividing by 100,000, what are you going to do? You're going to jump back by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So you're going to literally do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you are going to have 2.5 kilometers. Yeah? So technically, every one of these questions that you get, what you can do with them is this. Alright, that's kind of crazy. What's going on over here? Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know why it decided to just dim. Yeah. So, the number that you see on the right, what you can do with it is you can just take it and divide it by the 100,000 so that it will give you this amount. So this in centimeters is going to be that amount in kilometers. All you have to do is take this number, divide it by 100,000, or jump back 5 times. Whatever this number is, jump back 5 times. So if it was 25,000, you're going to end up with 0.25 kilometers, right? If it was 2,500, you'd end up with 0.025 kilometers, right? So every time, yeah, you just you will just do the same number of jumps. You always jump it to the left 5 times. So whatever this is, jump to the left 5 times regardless of whatever number that is. Yeah? So we have determined that this is the same as saying that what we actually have is 2.5 kilometers. Yeah? Now that we have this, they're asking us what is the distance between 2 places that is 36 centimeters on the map. Now the box is on the right this time. Yeah? So it is on the right. Therefore, we will multiply. So we're going to multiply 36 by the 2.5. That's the same as multiplying it by 5 over 2. Divide 36 by 2, you get 18. 18 times 5. Yeah. So this is going to be that's going to be 90 kilometers, yeah? Because if you multiply 36 by 5, you're going to get 180. And if you divide 180 by 2, you end up with 90. Now, another way to look at it too, you can... there are so many ways to do this. You can multiply 36 by 25, and then chances are you're going to end up with 900. And then, yeah, you go end up with 900. Yeah, I never thought about that. So 36 times 25, you end up with 900, divide that by 10, you get 90 anyway. Alright? Yeah. Because if you multiply 36 by 20, you're going to get 720. 36 times 5 is 180. So if you add 720 plus 180, you get 900. Divide 900 by 10, you end up with that. Yeah. So, yeah. So the thing with these type of questions is that you either go and divide or you go multiply. It just depends on what you're doing. So if you're converting this to kilometers, you're going to divide. Right? Because this is in centimeters. So this is in centimeters, this is in centimeters. We now have to convert this side to the kilometers. Because they don't give it to us like this. Them write this first. So this is how we get it. Then we now have to get up and say, alright, this one is in centimeters. This number is in centimeters too. Yeah? So we have that. So yeah, any of those questions that you get should are alright. Yeah. No. What else? No, we did that one there already. All right. Yeah. The worded simultaneous equations. That. Okay, alright. There's that. There is that. So let me I don't know if it makes sense for me to write the whole thing, but might as well. Might as well. Alright. So I'm going to read the cost of 4 chairs on a small table. Right? So 4 chairs and a small $680. Right? No, obviously we just we just cost of 6 chairs. Oh wait, what? See that? No, them too wicked. Alright. Okay. No, this is a small. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know what I'm going to do. Alright. I think we can figure that out. So they say 4 chairs on a small table is that. The cost of 6 chairs and a large table. And that amount is $11.96. Now here's the additional piece of information and give us. The cost of 1 large table is twice the amount of the small table. Right? So therefore, if they're saying that, they're saying that 1 big T is equal to 2 of that. That's what they're saying. So 1 T is equal to 2 little t. So instead of me having 1 T, I can just change this to 2 little t. Right? Based on that, so okay, let me see if I can put the. Let's see if I can get you to read what I was looking at. Right? I don't know. Yeah? Don't know if you can see it. I don't know. But yeah, it's something like that. Right? Something like that. So obviously they want us to write a pair of simultaneous equations, which we already did. Now they tell us what they want us to call it. They said that given that A is the cost of a chair, right? So the chair is going to be little a. So every chair is little a. And the cost in dollars B is of a small table. So therefore, 1 big T was literally 2 times 1 little b, right? Yeah. Yeah. So therefore, this would have been b anyway, right? Alright, we're good now. Yeah. We're good right this now. So we have two roads, right? Hold on. I'll give over here so a little bit more space. Yeah, just a little bit more. Now, the LCM of 6 and 4 is 12, right? Right, so we have this. Get rid of that. Yeah? So 6 times 2, 12, 4 times 3, 12, right? So therefore, we want to make this become 12A and this become 12A. So if we multiply everything by 3 up here, right, we get the first line as 12a. So 3 times this, 12a. Hold on there. Am I have enough space? Oops, say no. Here. And then multiply 3 by that. That's going to be 3b there. And then 684 times 3. Right there. What may I do? 24 plus 1. Right, there we go. 48 plus, no, give me more 48. What may I do? What may I do? Alright, good. 2052. Alright? Yeah, 2052. Alright, so we're done with the first line. This line will multiply everything by 2. Alright, so 1196 plus 1196. So we have 19 here. 2392. Alright, so we have that. Alright. So we have that. Multiply this by 2. We have 4b. And then this is still 12a now. Now because these are the same, we're going to subtract. So we have this. So we're going to subtract 12a from 12a. Obviously that is nothing. Right? 4b minus 3b, that's just b or 1b. And then what we have 2392. 2052. Really? Sure. 0 this so, 4 this so, 3 this so. Right, so that little bit is $340. Yeah? So we're done with that. This side is a little bit easier now because one and two, there's just 2. So all we need to do is multiply all up here by 2. Right? So we have, let's see, 684 plus 684. What that give we now? That give we, so 13. So this have 1368. Still 1196. So therefore this line now gonna change, right? Multiply this by 2 times this. When them have this over here, we'll go get rid of the b's on this side. Right? So 8a minus 6a, that is 2a. 2b minus 2b, right? And then we subtract this from that. No. So let me see now. If I take 1200 from that, I get 168. And then that to it. Yeah. So if I add 4 to that, I get on. 1 Now we can always double check that. Right? So let's actually do it. Let us add 172 to this. So 8 here, 16 here. Yeah. So that's how we know with it. In 1 in front of the 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6, so this is going to be 86. Yeah. Yeah. So that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah. So I have to remember the folder is called VR. Folder is called VR. So yeah, quite a few things in here. VR is the name of it, you know. But I want to be able to upload all of the, oh my God. Mm, yep, yep. Yeah, so I'm scrolling. Mhm. You know, let me look at this. Hold on, give me 1 second. What? 1 hour? Let me see something. What is this? Okay. Yeah, I remember when these questions would puzzle me, but they're too easy to do now. If you have 2 times 5 and you have 7, you have 2, 5, and 7. How would you get 33? 7 times 5 is 35, and then you have 2. So you'd have a minus 35 and a plus 2. So that's the replacement for minus 33. Now let's look at 20 and 3. You have 2 by 2 by 3 by 5, right? 2 by 2 by 3 by 5. You're going to have 12 and 5. So minus 12 plus 5, minus 7. All right, so you have 3 and 10. That's 2, 3, and 5. So if you have 2, 3, and 5, you're going to have 3 by 5, 15, 15 minus 2. So therefore, you're going to have a plus 15 and a minus 2. For 18x squared minus 3x minus 10, you're going to have what? 2 by 3 by 3 and a 2 by 5. So let's put it together now. 2 by 2 by 3 by 3 by 5. Right. That's what's going to happen, right? So how will you get 3 in the middle? So you have a 2 by 2 by 3 by 3 by 5. That's that's not as easy for me to visualize. Um, because okay, you could have 45 and 4, but that wouldn't make any sense. You could have, yep, yeah, found it, 15 and 12. 15 and 12 is what it is. Yeah, 15 and 12. If you multiply 15 by 12, you'd get 180. So yeah, the replacement for 3x would be minus 15x plus 12x. There you go. For 36 and 15, you're going to have, how that go now? You're going to have 2 by 2 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 5. Okay. And that's easy because no, you're going to have 3 by 3 by 3 is 27. If you take that out, it leaves you with 2 by 2 by 5. So you'd have 27 and 20. So the middle is going to be 27 and 20. Um, 56 and 15. Okay. You're gonna have triple two 3, then 5, then 7, right? Triple two, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, so 7 by 5, 35. Triple two times 3, 24. 35 minus 24. So that's what you would get for that one. And then this last one here now, so you'd have what? 2 by triple 3 by 5 by 7. Mm, okay. 2 triple 3 and a 5 by 7. Um, how will you get the 87? Let me say that again. I say it out loud. 2 with 3 threes, 5 and a 7. So I have to figure that out. I get the feeling that a 45 have something to do with it. Maybe. Let me see. Yes. Yeah, man. Okay. So you have, let me say this again. 2. I wish I could write it on, I mean, I have a whiteboard. I do have a whiteboard. I can't bother bring it up. All right. 2 with 3 threes, then a 5 and a 7, right? What if I were to divide that number by 2, 3, 7, right? 2 times 3 times 7. Um, I just want to see what that would have look like. 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, 7. Yeah, perfect. So you'd end up with 42 and 45. If you add 42 to 45, you get 87. Therefore, yeah, that's the combination right there. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7 of them and them oh yeah, I was going through composite numbers. Look at that. Look at that. This is not a bad presentation. Look at me not doing too bad. Yeah, prime numbers are quite essential for, a lot of fun things you can do later on in life. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. A lot of people like to think that the AC method does not work when you have greater coefficients than the number one. But yeah, I've disagreed with that for quite some time, and I've been making my videos and doing my rounds where that's concerned because a lot of people don't come on. Like you have 2, 5, 7, right? You have 2 times 5 times 7. You have 7 times 5, that's 35. You have 35 and 2. Yeah. Mm, there you go. There you go. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I was not I was kind of surprised that I ran into this video. Kind of surprised. I need to remember where I'm looking for the placement. Where is this video in the grand scheme of things? Oh wait, you know what? Remember what I was saying to you about proving it right and wrong? Yeah. So long story short, you have 18, you have 40. You're gonna change this into triple two times 5 or 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. This is gonna be 2, 3, 3 or 2 by 3 by 3. Um, Now if you put everything together, let's see what actually happens. There we go. So what's the number you're going to use here to get that 63? Hmm. What's the number I used? I mean, if you look at this, you have 16 and you have 45. If you add the two of them, you'll get 61. So that can't be it, right? Um, no, if you use 30 and 24, that doesn't work either. Um, if you use 36 and 20, that doesn't work either. Um, this is so strange. Ah, found it. Found it. So we have 3 times 2, 6 times 2, 12 times 2, 24 times 2, 48. Add 48 to 15. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought so. Okay, what was I doing here again? Okay, so I was trying to find the HCF of 15 and 40, right? HCF of 15 and 40 has to be 5. Now, if you put 5 out there, divide 15x by plus 5, you're going to get a plus 3x or just 3x. A plus 40 divided by 5 is going to be a plus 8, right? No. I could let the rest of the video just take care of this for me.
Ways. Copy and paste. So now that we're done with all of this, what would happen if we divide this by this? You end up with an x right next to the 6.
Yep. That's why I do my videos in this style. You know, it makes things a little bit more interesting for me. I guess for the viewers as well, but you know. Yeah. Yeah. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Let me just have a little scroll here. Oh, okay. When it burns, it pours. What? 8 minutes? What is this? Oh yeah, this is probably crap. My volume was so low. Yeah, my volume was low for that video. It wasn't, yeah, it wasn't the best quality at all. It was not. Okay. Whatever the too bad. Whatever the too bad, you know. Right, we went through quite a few things.
Now what if you were inappropriately dressed, but you still want to mask all of that? How do we solve all of that? And ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly how you solve the problem that we just had. Yeah? Because I mean, is it every time you feel like you want to be dressed appropriately and be able to teach? Nope, not really. So why not do it like this? Are you passionate about teaching? I'm sure the answer is yes. I'm sure. Now, would you like to learn how to teach without worrying about dress code or feeling like you look a mess? Also, would you like to learn how to monetize your teaching videos and perhaps other hidden talents? And for number 4, would you like to collaborate by using your phone or a tablet and learn how to make more money exploring all your hidden talents? Yeah? How about that? How are we answering that? So if you're not exactly sure how we're going to do all of that, well, of course, all you have to do is press the button in blue and it will take you to the WhatsApp. Now remember, what you teach is entirely up to you. Yeah? Entirely up to you. Right? Now, what if I told you that right here, literally right here, is where I do my live stream on TikTok? Right here. Now, what is the point in me saying that? I suppose what I'm suggesting is you can do the same. And if you're shy about doing all of that, that's the whole point of we still learn. I will teach you how to do the things that you're probably apprehensive about, right? So you want to learn how to utilize your tablet, record your videos, play it back in a live stream, give commentary while you're doing your live stream and all of those things. You can use Zoom to connect to Google Meets. So that way, if some people are in Google Meets and some people are in Zoom, you can actually access both audiences, right? So these are things that we can actually learn at We Still Learn, right? So let's not shy away from it, yeah? So I just wanted to show you. I will probably go live with a video like this, and I will play this video in the live so that you have an idea of the kind of things that are possible. That is the entire purpose of this. I'm exploring possibilities for teachers like myself, like yourself, like everybody else, right? So that is the board that I use to do my live streams, and I've set up the phone in such a way where you can literally see, exactly where I would be seated when I do the live. Yeah? So if it's possible for me, it's possible for you, and if you want to learn how to do that, then all you need to do is go ahead and yeah, we'll be right back. So as I said before, if you're interested in any of questions 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're interested in what I said before, then all you need to do is press that button or press that button in blue. Either way, both of them take you to WhatsApp. Just so you can have a better look at that. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit distracted, right? Just a bit distracted. Slightly distracted, right? Honestly, what? Man, listen to me, man. Listen to me. I am so confused right now. Yeah, whatever. No, listen to this. You cannot hope to make progress in areas where you have taken no action. That I need to screenshot that. I need to screenshot that. Epictetus says, yeah, you cannot hope to make progress in areas where you have taken no action. Yeah, yeah. I am I'm in agreement. Now watch this. A school that only values test scores isn't really a school. Yep. Yeah. 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 That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. Mm. Yeah, I need to. Eh? Oh, those who keep learning will keep rising in life. Okay. I'm just going through my LinkedIn right now. The Miss Matisse because at one point it logged me out, and it was kind of yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, watch this. Watch this. You don't plan your future. You plan your actions today, and those actions create your future. Mm. Yeah, I feel like, you know what? I tell you what, man, LinkedIn is not, it's not a bad place to be, you know? Yeah, LinkedIn have some. Mm. Until death, every defeat is merely psychological. Mm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I live by this all the time. When someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. Yeah, that is it. You become unstoppable when you work on things that people can't take away from you. Your mindset, character, and personality. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely, definitely, definitely. I just think, I'm not even going to get mad about it. I ain't gonna get mad. All right, 7 unique traits I see in successful people. Opportunity seekers. Well, I'm more like an opportunity creator, so yeah. Emotionally intelligent, eternal learners, yeah. Yeah. Growth minded, disciplined, sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. But the truth of the matter is you have to take action. If you're not taking any action, none of this will actually help you, to be honest with you. There's an eighth trait that you're not talking about. You have to take action, fam. If you don't take action, all of these seven traits not going to help you. You know, you can be disciplined, growth minded, be an opportunity seeker, laser focused, and all of that, but you have to take action. If you're not taking any action, then none of this will matter. All right, none of it will. It's really funny. Um, I've had people have conversations with me about artificial intelligence and all of that. But I mean, if we're going to be honest, how do I put this? You will always, 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 always have the need for, you know, I mean, you're not gonna ask an artificial intelligence, you know, system to build a chair for you, or build your bed. I wouldn't, I'd like to know that it's handcrafted. I wouldn't ask AI to make a pizza for me or to cook for me. I wouldn't ask it to do that. There's certain, even, I mean, well, flying a plane is already, it's already a part of that. So we can't even say you don't trust it to fly a plane because technically it already does. You know, it technically already does, you know, because pilots they take care of the takeoff and they take care of the landing. Everything else in between, yeah, we got AI for that. And I mean, it's been that way for a while. Watch this. How to be mentally strong. Don't fear alone time. Don't dwell on the past. Don't feel the world owes you. Yeah, yeah. The universe couldn't care less or could care less. Who knows? Let me know which one it is. Don't expect immediate results. Dear God, why would you? Don't worry about pleasing everyone. Mm, have you ever been a mangaka? If you've been a mangaka, you know what that's like. You can't please everyone at all. Don't waste your time feeling sorry for yourself. I mean, nobody else is. So there you go. Don't waste energy on things you can't control. Okay. I mean, some of these are literally just run of the mill. Don't let others influence your emotions. I mean, people are going to do that anyway. You just have to have control of yourself. Like control yourself. So whenever it does happen, you have an appropriate response to all of that. Don't resent other people's success. You know what's funny? What's funny is how I am every time I'm doing something, I'm just reminded. I'm reminded. But it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm trying not to remember, but look at me, you see that image that I just put up, you know, boy, it's a shame we will never be able to talk like how we used to talk. Hey, that's why them tell you, value what you have now, value who you have now, because when them dead left you, that's it, there's no opportunity for you to sit down and hold a meds with them again, you know? Ay, what a life. What a life. 5 minutes? Let's see what I did here.
No, I was going to make a video. Oh my god. Since it's behind the scenes, I might as well take off the hat. Let's take off the hat. Let's take it off. Let's take off the hat. What was I going to say? So, I was going to make a video about staying motivated, blah blah blah. You can see it in my face, right? And every day I go wake up energized, and every day I go wake up, powerful and conquer the world and carpe diem, all of these things, right? I go feel that every day, right? And that's kind of the theme that I wanted to run with for today. I kind of even wanted to do that in a live stream, but here's the problem. Come over here. May I try get onto TikTok and get into the live. It's not letting me in, which basically means that the data not strong enough or whatever the case. Let me show you something. No, my live is supposed to start at what? 8 o'clock? It is now 7:43, and I have almost no way of telling the good people that technical difficulties, And I mean, I made an update yesterday about splitting it half, right? So therefore, Monday, Tuesday will be Bossman Teaching, or one Bossman Teaching, and then Thursday, Friday will be We Still Learn. No, I could run back home and get the live started. I could do that. I could. I really could. But I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen, because if I came over here earlier, I probably would have noticed earlier and then have enough time to go back. I don't like the idea of rushing. Don't like it. I really don't. I really don't. So, what do? I suppose we improvise. So, yeah, sometimes what you plan to do, you will not be able to. Yeah. Might have to switch things up. Alright. Life. Yeah, there's no way. It's just. So sometimes when you find that your plans get mashed up, just don't bother fight it. Don't bother fight it. Don't fight it. It makes no sense. The universe has said no. So the universe said no. What you gonna do? Now that's how you know I'm having an off day, right? Look at that. You don't know me to be monochrome, right? You don't know me for that. One color. I may postpone but not necessarily cancel. So what I might do is go live later, which maybe that's an idea. So maybe what I can do is have a contingency. So that here what? If you don't see me go live at 8, I will do it at probably 11 or 12. It's probably what I need to do. So I need to have like an emergency timetable. So just in case I don't make it for the 8, if you don't see me at 8, then you see me at 11 or 12. Yeah. I think that's what's going to have to be the case. See? Nah, hide no. Sometimes I go with the vibe, right? An idea just comes to me, you know. Yep. Idea just comes to me, so it will make the content that I make a little bit, I guess, more fun. Maybe. I wouldn't even say more fun, but watch out. What? Lord jeez, hold on there. Why does that look like none of your commitments? So what this? That's what it's supposed to look like.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to, organize a lot and just come through the list of things that may not upload yet or whatever, because trust me, this is stressful for me. Stressful, man. But anyhow, I think, you know, I'm trying to remember, do I have any of the first person tutor videos uploaded on this computer? Like, do I have any of those videos? I'm going to desktop right now. All right. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. And that's not what I want. So let's no, no. All right, let's go to that folder. What does that folder say? Yeah. Ooh, I had this idea. I like this. Let's go. This was my first trial of this.
Hold on. I'm not. Oh man, I get that. Finally have it. Yeah. All right. Oh. All right. All right.
Yeah, that was my first attempt at creating the illusion of basically the label that I have for it is if teaching was a video game. That's pretty much the premise of that. Oh, you know what? Just a little bit of Bossman Cinema. Why not? Why not? But why is it what? What? Yeah, these are so short. All right, here's another one.
Come on. All right. All right. Hold on. No.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No. All of these are the older videos and not the recent ones I did. Ooh, what is this one? 12 minutes?
All right. So obviously, once it look messy, you know, you know, even you know. Once it looks messy, I'm in the middle of trying to like this. This is what I'm using to film the official video. Right? There's a thought that I just come across while ago. I've mentioned this before, but I just go say it again at the risk of being redundant. I feel like people, like I've said it before. There was a RDC World video I saw where they were doing this thing about if RPGs were like real life fights. And there was this particular scene where he's fighting this guy and his health bar have question marks on it. So he's like, what? And what's his stats? Like, you know what I mean? So anyhow, I ran by that joke again because I realized that concept is the same as what we go through every day in our life, which is basically what is the prerequisite or what is the cost for success. The cost for success is those question marks. You have no idea how many hours, you have no idea how many times you have to go to bed early in the morning, to wake up early again in the morning and do the same thing over and over until you see something in your life change. If you want something different in your life, you have to do something different with your life. Kind of thing, right? So I always go back. Sorry. I always go back to that video because I realize that most people want to be comfortable and successful, and that just though it doesn't happen, right? Success comes with a whole heap of discomfort, right? It comes with a whole heap of things you don't want to do, but you have to do. People think that this content creator thing is less work than a 9 to 5. It is more. It's a lot more work. You know, so when people get up and then talk about, oh, you know, whatever, you have to ask yourself a question. Are you working as hard as me for you to be saying what you're saying about me? Because I don't think you're working as hard as me. Because I get up every day. Every day. When I don't feel like do it, I get up, I do it. Even when I wake up looking like garbage. You know, me a man, so I don't have no makeup for take off or put on. So I have that I have to wash my face, right? And say, alright, but not really, I have to clear my throat, I have to gargle with the Listerine and this and that. I have to get myself physically and mentally prepared, and you're not always prepared. You're not always prepared, so it's one of those things where we just have to keep it real. Not just R-E-E-L, but R-E-A-L. So I have to keep it real upon the real. Right? I have to keep it real. The biggest problem is that people want to be comfortable and successful. No. Because the price for success is what? Discomfort. Consistency, sacrifice, solitude, abandonment. Yeah? There's a whole heap of things. There's a list of things. There's an endless list of things that come with success. Right? You have to cut back on certain things, which is the sacrifice. Right? You might not can put on data upon your phone every month until you can afford it again. You might have to cancel your Netflix and then wait there. You might have to do that. You might have to say, look here, somebody have to go sort out them bills here for me until me can make back my money and then wait there. Right? You have to cut back. Because if you don't learn how to make the sacrifice for now, later it's gonna be hell. So you have to know, say, look, the sacrifice, you have to make it. You have to be uncomfortable. But I always say the road to paradise is through hell itself. Which is why me confident say before me dead, I can never say me never give it my best. I can never say, boy, I could have do more and this and that. I say, no man, me do everything I could have possibly do for myself and for everybody else. And if it's not enough, then I don't know what to do. So, if I just be real with everybody, am I uncomfortable now? Yeah. But it not gonna last. Them always say this too shall pass. Them always say that. So, may I take this time in between doing the next video, which is very strange, right? You see, this is why I call myself a CCO. I call myself a CCO because if something pop up in my head, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say it, you know. At the risk of looking ridiculous, at the risk of whatever, you know, I am prepared. Watch out. See that? No, me have to change that. No. Watch out. Backside. Alright, may I allow you, you know. But the whole point was I didn't want, because the light is kind of crazy, so I don't want, I forget get curtains on them something. No, being broke is not a nice thing, you know. Being broke is not a nice thing. It's not nice for broke, trust me. I don't like it. Right? Yeah. So these are the C-Sec Maths edition, right? So the C-Sec Maths part. Yeah, so we just have to understand that, right? We have to understand that it's not going to be comfortable. Forget easy. Forget even easy. Not even about whether it's got easy or not. It's about you understanding, say, look here, if you want something different with your life, you have to do something different in your life. Right? Why? Don't give up on the party, I know. Give up on this. I want you to draw it straight up out a cycle, man. I know it so. Watch out. Why it looks so? No, brother. No. So now I have to draw my hand little lean and see if that make a difference. Watch out. That look even worse. Why that look so? No, gee. I mean, I try it. I was never the best at art, you know. It's never the best at art. Alright, there you go. So, yeah. So, I'm about to do this video now. Right? And I'm uncomfortable. Trust me, I am. But, may I push through. You know why? Because, you see, every idea what I have, I mean, give myself. Nobody never tell me to call myself one Bossman Teaching. Nobody never tell me to call myself one Bossman Digital Media, one Bossman Champion, one Bossman Cinema, Bossman JC Winning. Nobody never give me that idea there. I mean, give myself all of that. You understand? So, and I don't like doing reels. I hate them. But I do it anyway. I don't like doing them. Shooting in a 9x16 is not suitable for this. Especially like when I'm making like an academic video. Like the board, we need space for the board. The only way I enjoy creating a reel for a 9x16 is if I have a tablet with excellent quality and I just make it do this and go in selfie mode, and yeah, I can do a reel using a tablet for sure. But when it's the phone, nah, I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna like that. The dimensions, yeah, it can't capture, you understand, the full extent. It's like when you ever play Mario and you see this, watch out. You can't see over this, you know. It's kinda like that. Where it's not a lot, you can't capture everything. Anyway, may I take up a whole heap of time, so you know, you have to just uncomfortable and call it a day. Just be uncomfortable. Just understand that you're going to be uncomfortable. But yeah, it will be worth it eventually. Yeah. That's an example. I have to contend with that. That is my greatest discomfort. I don't care what nobody wants to say. When the truck man in my pass, it's a disturbance. You know, it interferes with my concentration and all of these things. You know, it throw off my trail of thought and whatever. But if you're not a discipline, trust me, it will mad you. But it's the same thing. When you depend on social media, what you have to do, you have to discipline, because if you have to know, as you're going on TikTok, you have to just go straight to your profile. Ignore the FYP. Because all they're going to do is draw you in. They're going to draw you in, and just like when you're on the road and taxi man them and the doctor man them say, yo, empty seat, one hand drive. And you know nothing go so. You know said there's no empty seat, and you know that it's not one hand drive, you know. But yet still them, you know. So you have to have that discipline. You know. Honor your commitments and stay consistent. You hear me tell you? Honor your commitments and stay consistent. I apologize for the lack of curtains, but one day I'm gonna have. Yeah?
Well, hold on. How we that for now, you know? How we that for now? I'm not even gonna go. You know? As I said it in this video. Be consistent and honor your commitments. Yeah?